What's up, everybody? It's Chris. It's Team DY Fishing. I'm out here at the lake. They were biting out here last week, or about 2 weeks ago. We've had some bad weather recently, so we'll see how that's affected the fishing. I'm gonna be throwing the chatterbait with the Keitech trailer. We caught some nice ones out here, but my GoPro freaked out and lost all the video. So we caught several that were over 3 pounds. So we will see what today can bring. A couple guys out here fishing. Looks like they're using live bait though, because they're standing still. So doesn't look like I'll have any problems with them fishing around. Weather here in northern Indiana has been terrible for fishing. We had some nice weather, but then we've had about 4 or 5 days where it's gotten down to 30s or lower at night. So I don't know how that's going to have affected the fishing. But they were biting out here that other day. I was throwing the Jackall Gantarelle, and my brother was throwing this chatterbait, and we both caught some nice fish. So with any luck, the cold weather that we've had at night won't have affected the fishing too much. It is a little windy. It's about 63 degrees, 64 degrees right now. So we will see what I can do with this lure. To fully walk around this thing. The fish tend to hold up on these little structures there's about 6 or 7 of these around the pond. They're where inlets from the streets dump water into the pond. And for whatever reason, they've got these chain link reefs around them. And the fish like to hold up out on the point and off the side of these little reefs. The fishing on this side of the pond typically isn't the best. But I wanted to go this way today instead of going the other direction. A, because we went the other direction last time, and B, there are 2 guys fishing over there to my right, and I didn't want to cross paths with them right away. I don't know what this hard wind, if today's going to be any good. But it was too nice of a day compared to what we've had recently to not get out of the house and come try. I brought the Gantarelle in my pocket. I'd rather not change lures. But if this thing absolutely doesn't produce, I can always do that. But my brother had a monster on out here last time we were out here. That's about a week ago, 10 days ago. And it jumped and got off. So they were hitting that and they were hitting the Gantarelle. So I wanted to go with this because you can cover the ground a little bit faster with this chatterbait than you can with that Gantarelle. I've actually caught fish inside of these reefs too before, where the bass are able to get into them and move in and out. They do hold up in there. Usually though, the chain link and the rocks are up out of the water, and so the bass can't, they're either trapped in there or they have to move out when they can move out, so. All right, so this is where my brother hooked the monster last time. That was a bad cast, but we'll see if it produces. Too shallow. That's better. I just don't know, with the cold temps we've had the last 5 or 6 nights, if that won't have chased the fish back down. All right, back. GoPro battery died. There we go. So nothing so far off this side of this. I think that the cold overnight temperatures we've had the last 5-6 nights have probably stunted the fishing. This side has been productive quite often. Yeah, with this weather, I just don't know where the fish may be holed up at. And too windy. All right, coming up on the next one of those little reefs here to my left. So you can see it goes out into the water and then around. So casting out there is out on the point of it. And the fish tend to hold up on both sides when conditions are better, because today obviously sucks. Oh, there's a big one. This is a nice fish. Yeah, this is gonna be a 3-4 pounder easy. Came up and annihilated it at the last second. Yeah, this is a big fish. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, right, guys, right there. Barely had this fish hooked. Wow, look at that fish. Got the scale. That fish came up. Look at the belly on that fish, guys. All right, scale is zeroed. Let's see what this bad boy weighs, or bad girl, I should say. £4 pounds, 3 ounces. Might be a little hard for you guys to see that. 4 pounds, 3 ounces. What a fish. I'm gonna grab a picture of that for my boss, because he asked if I was going fishing today. All right. So that is why we come out here, because there are fish like that. And that fish, guys, came up as that lure was basically done. The cast was basically done. And she grabbed that like right here in front of me. So we will go back out there again. Whew. That's why I love fishing here. I'm hoping that someday we catch one of those monsters, even if it's not the full 8 or 9 pounds like alleged is in here. I'd be happy just to catch a 6 or 7 pounder or a 5 or 6 pounder out of here, to be honest with you. All right, one more cast on this side and then I'm moving on. So hopefully there's something holed up on this side as well. Oh, there's another nice one. Oh. That's not as big as the last one, but this one's a lot more feisty. Good fighter. Oh, she's chafing the line. Let me get this fish out of the water. There we go. Whew. Got the chatter in the back of the throat. All right, back. Got the hook out of this bad boy's mouth. Look at that one, guys. Just another great fish. Let's get the scale out and get a weight on this one. All right, scale is zeroed. £3 pounds, 13 ounces. Another beautiful fish. Let's go ahead and snap a picture of this one, send to the boss. He enjoyed that last picture. she hit that like a ton of bricks. That was nice. Go right back down this shore where she was. It may be a tough catch on this side going back towards the car. Throwing right down here in this corner. All right, nothing on this side. Let's go up and around. I think it's deeper on this side of the reef than that other side, so see if there's anything holding over here in this corner. Oh, there's one. Yep. This is gonna be a 2-something, 3-something. Definitely not as big as the other 2 fish, but that was an awesome hit. That fish came up, pole got lodged. That fish came up and snagged it. Not hooked as deep as that last one, thankfully. I am gonna go ahead and get a weight on it. Yeah, this lady loves it when I catch fish. She always gives the thumbs up and smiles. All right, scale is zeroed. Get this scale hooked in there. There we go. Three pounds, 4 ounces. So yet another nice fish. But I had gone back through on that cast and really buzzed it up close to the rocks, and she came from deeper water and popped it up on the rocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw back out there in that same cast profile. It's like she was lurking out deep and watching for anything up on the rocks, and she darted up and snatched it. There's another one. Another nice fish. Another huge, God, look at the size. Look at the size of that stomach on that fish. Let's go ahead and, God, look, guys, look at that fish. He is just full of eggs. So, smallest fish yet, but we're gonna go ahead and get a weight on it. All right, scale is zeroed. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. But just full of eggs. So as you guys see, the fish hold up definitely take advantage of these chain link reefs and are on and around these things. There, small one. Right up on the rocks though. That fish came up and grabbed it. That's funny. I'm gonna throw back out and buzz it along there again, and maybe now that that little one's out of the way, one of the big boys will come grab it. I don't know what those guys that were fishing over here were using. They were staying put. So I'm guessing they were throwing some sort of live bait. Oh, that fish came up out of cover. This is a big boy. It's thinking about jumping. Oh yeah, I can say. That's a nice fish, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That fish was up in cover. I cast right along the edge of the dam, and that fish was up in that cover, and she came out and just pounded this thing. We will get a weight. Look at the belly on that fish, guys. Look at that. Just full of eggs. Scale is zeroed. She's gonna be a nice one. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Don't know if you guys can see that. Take a picture and send it to my brother real quick. Get this beauty back in the water. So I am going to cast over there again. So I got lucky on that cast. I'm not going to claim that was skill, but it's going to be hard for me to see without falling in the water. So you guys can see the edge of the dam. I cast right as close parallel as you could, and as I was coming across there is when she came out and hit that. So I make no claims of that being a on purpose cast. I got lucky. So right there's a very similar cast. A fish her size was probably the only fish that was held up in there, because there was the exact same cast basically. I didn't think that fish was as big as she wound up being. So that fish couldn't have been in much more than 8 inches, 9 inches of water where she hit at. Yes, so that fish was right off the end of this concrete part of the dam here. And like I said, that water is not deep there at all. So that was interesting. All right, let's try this way. So what is that? 4 plus the miniature one plus that one. 6 fish today. Most productive fishing yet this year. I probably will go ahead and go over and, because there's one of the chain link reefs is right here. I will fish this side of it and the other side of it and then call it a day. All right. Now that I know I'm not going to spook anything. All right, couple casts on this side and then I'm out. All right, that'll do it. Guys, if you like watching my videos, if you like watching us fish, the spots that we fish and all the nice fish we catch, subscribe to the channel. While you're at it, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we post videos. Now that it looks like the weather has finally broken, we'll get out a lot more and get going. Hopefully have a decent year of fishing, even though we're getting a late start. So until next time, it's Chris. It's Team DY Fishing. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon.